want to talk about a living Christmas tree. These are some examples of trees that you can find in the local nurseries that will substitute for a cut Christmas tree. These are range from pine trees to arborvitaes to junipers, and we're going to give you a little bit more information about these. These are trees that you would probably put in your house not more than about 2 weeks before Christmas, but they can be substituted for a cut tree. And what's nice about it is these are trees that can be put back out in the yard, in the landscape, and then decorated in future years as an outside tree. Let's start with the slash pine here. Technically the tree that would be most used in the pine tree family is a Christmas tree slash pine, but this is a regular slash pine, and it's a tree that would have been used by the pioneers. I can remember early on in my life when we didn't have a lot of money, my dad would take my brother and I out in the woods, and we'd find a pretty decent pine tree and take that home, and that was our Christmas tree for a few years. Other trees include, they're in the arborvitae family, and these are trees that typically are very cold hardy, give a kind of a northern look, and are good wildlife type trees because wildlife can nest in it. We also go to what's called a Spartan juniper. This has a great landscaping value even beyond a Christmas tree because it can be used in a Mediterranean style landscape, and it's a substitute for Italian cypress, and so it's very cold hardy, doesn't have any bug problems. It can be sheared or it can be allowed to grow into a natural column. Here we have the Lelandii cypress. It's not actually what you think of a cypress as a bald cypress, something you see out in the woods or in the water, but this is a tree that makes a beautiful pyramidal tree for the landscaping. It's something you'd probably want to give it a little bit of room. It's not something you'd want to use right up against the house, but maybe on the corners. And it also could be sheared. It has these beautiful flat leaves, totally cold hardy. Another tree that we think of for Christmas is the East Palatka holly. This is a wonderful wildlife tree also because it provides food for mockingbirds and other birds that might be coming through the area, like the cedar waxwings. And it can be sheared as a Christmas tree form. And again, you have kind of a built-in decorations with these beautiful red berries. Another very popular tree that can be used as an indoor Christmas tree, and you see a lot of these, buy them pre-decorated. This is the Norfolk Island pine. It's a little on the tropical side for our area, but if you have a protected place in the landscaping, the beautiful branches that are in a twisted whirl around the tree, very striking, very beautiful architectural feature. And again, a lot of times these are used in the house for a number of years, and then when they grow too large for the containers, they're put out. Again, with our climate, we have to be a little bit careful, but if you've ever been over on the west coast down toward Miami, these are spectacular specimens for an outside tree. The trees are easy to take care of in the house. You would not want to overwater. You'd want to test the soil to make sure that the soil was, and make sure it's well drained, and only water if the soil's a little on the dry side. As soon as Christmas is over, take those decorations off and then plant the tree out in the yard. We want you to have a happy and safe holiday and enjoy that beautiful tree and allow the wildlife to enjoy it with you.